Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. We bring about conversations about psychological, emotional, mental, spiritual topics, coaching-related topics, and we try to do that on a consistent daily basis most days. We do that so that we can help as many people as possible. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Today we're going to talk about routine and the importance of routine, and basically 5 things that should be included in routines if you are trying to set new habits, make new routines, make 2021 your best year yet. Would love to be of assistance to you. Please feel free to reach out on Twitter at PO Perception, or you can also reach out in the About Me section of this YouTube page and connect in that way. In any event, today's topic about routines, I think, is really valuable for a number of reasons, but not limited to. When we have good routines, it's easier to reach our goals in a concerted, focused manner. So the first thing is consistency. Create a routine that you can repeat every day or almost every day. Obviously, there's the allowance for cheat days and changes in schedules that come up, but if you're not repeating your routine at least 85 or more percent of the time, it's not a routine that's going to stick. And so sometimes you either even have to go through about 90 days or so before a routine takes to where it's on your autopilot. And it's important when you're setting a new routine that's healthy for you. Obviously, make sure the routines you're setting are healthy. It's important to understand that you don't have to care about how you feel while you're setting the routine. Your mind is going to come up with reasons to object to doing things in a patterned way, because the main function of the brain, or a lot of the brain, is to protect you from things that don't feel right. And if you have been in a habit of doing things you want not, when you go to change your habits, your brain's going to tell you that you need to not do these things. So consistency is important despite your emotional state. The next is be on purpose to be grateful. Find things every day to be grateful for, whether that's flipping through the TV and saying, at least I'm not in that person's shoes, or whether that's looking at something as big as the sun, or as beautiful as the moon and the stars, or as entertaining as an animal or plant, or how people treat each other in a good way, or any other number of things. On purpose, take 10 to 15 minutes every day, preferably broken up into a couple sections, once in the morning and once at night, to be grateful for the things you're not going through. I know that sounds really weird, but understand that when we show gratitude, we create the propensity for the automatic response of, well, it's not really that bad. Things could be worse. And when that becomes the automatic response, difficult experiences and sometimes even borderline traumatic experiences become more manageable, because our relationship is, I'm grateful through the hardship, and then life becomes easier to segment when needed. So have a commitment to time-based routines. Try to do the same things in the morning and at night and in the afternoon. Segment your time in such a way that you know what's coming next in your situation, regardless of when it's happening. And I gotta grab my phone, so we'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, but we'll continue this momentarily for the benefit of those listening. But needless to say, routines are important, especially when they're repeatable. The continuation of having an attitude of gratitude and focus on even neutral things, the fact that things can get better, the potential for things to change for the better. These things really do create ability. Also, make a commitment to making small steps towards your goals on a daily basis. This commitment has to be something that you believe in. It can't be something that's imposed by other people. It also can't be something done to please other people, because your connection to the fulcrum of momentum that creates lasting commitment to a change-related process has to come from internally. Now, that doesn't mean you can't use the requests of friends, family, children, and loved ones to motivate you, but the commitment to small daily changes that will better your life has to come from within you, and making that commitment is the beginning of real change. The next thing is understand that living in the moment is the only way to live. So many people live in the rumination of the past or the planning of the future that they aren't really living, they're just existing with goals in mind and checkpoints throughout life. Now, obviously, it's nice to dream, it's nice to plan a future, it's nice to give people some indication that you know where you're going, but at the same time, as we've learned in the pandemic, everything can change in the blink of an eye. You know, a tornado rips through your town and throws you upside down. You get an illness you don't expect. I went through that almost 3 years ago and was laid out for 15 months. Had I known that was coming, I would have behaved differently in the 3 years, 4 years before that. But I didn't know what was coming. And so you have to live the moment as though it's the beginning of the end and the end of the beginning, meaning every moment matters in a maximized way. So hopefully this is helpful to you. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Till next time, everybody.